Welcome to this exclusive message from the streets. Today's topic is going to be a controversial topic, and it is just my point of view. And I want to know if any of you ever thought about the human experience as we, as spiritual beings, having this human experience could be on death row. Now, let me explain this real quick. We got two things that we have to do in life, and that's guaranteed. One is that's live, and the other, that is to die, or to transition into the next experience. But if we know it so well as death to the flesh, some say the conscious and the spirit or the energy that's within us continue on and on and on to infinity. Yet, when you look at it from all the different schools of thoughts, some talk about reincarnation, some say that, this reincarnation, we keep coming back until we get it. Then we can move on. And others say that there is once for man to live, and then there's the judgment. So in this particular perspective, it makes me think from my life experiences that we are actually on death row. And the point about being on death row, we're on probation or parole here to this plane manifested physical. And then while we're here, we have an opportunity for redemption. Some say salvation. And this is the process. We come here to develop and to evolve, so we can get to a certain plateau, so that the energy man, the inner man, can go through the vortex to continue on with this experience. Now, it is said that some people's vibration may reach so low that they are knocked out of the gene pool or the spirit energy DNA pool, and they never come back. And that is a part of being executed. And now some people say, from various schools of thoughts, maybe from Darwinism to Christianity, Catholicism, Hinduism, Buddhism, Judaism, Islam, and Jadeism, and it's a lot of different perspectives on why we're here, what we're supposed to be doing, and what's going to happen at the end of this physical cycle. My conclusion is that through this life, our experiences and our reality is based on the choices that we make. And just as we can attain more and more life, and life abundantly, as it is taught in the teachings, we can experience more and more death, and death abundantly. So, to me, this is a form of death row. Many people walking to their own beat. They say, "Hey, man, there's no being that is higher than us. We are, we the big fish in the little pond. We the controllers of our destiny, and after us there should be no more," so forth and so on. I think it's a sure sign of ignorance, because we looking in a microcosm world. We can't see it with the physical eye, but it exists. So just as that is existing, there is possibly, which I have come to conclude, that there are other realms, other dimensions, other frequencies, other channels. And I think that if we don't reach the rendezvous point of our own personal destination, what has been prescribed for us. Some people may have been prescribed different things as far as how they got to get to where they got to go at, but we got to find out where we supposed to go at. Some people is going to cease to exist in the caterpillar stage. They're never going to evolve and turn into the butterfly or the celestial being or to the highest self. Why? Because they're going to choose not to. They get caught up in the fancies of the world, in the marketplace, like they said about the scenario about Horus and Seth. You know, Seth represents the lower self, the serpent crawling on the ground, Horus, the higher self, or the spirit of the air, dealing with air and energy and spirit. But all of us are a form of Horus. Some call it the Christ, Haru. You know, it's different names. The authentic self, the Atman, But this self, whatever you want to identify it as, I identify it as the Christ or the God within. It's in the marketplace. And the marketplace is the world. And in the world, there's a lot of distractions. Actually, mental prisons for the spiritual being. And if this spiritual being do not find the route and the route out to the door to go into the next dimension of life, the electric chair, the hang loose, the firing squad, the guillotine, execution is impossible. Dealing with quantum possibilities. Some people say, you know what, if there's a higher power, creative, loving God, why would he do these things? I tell you the truth, that the Most High has done none of these things. There has been a credit to him that people look at sideways. What happened is that the Most High has revealed the destiny to people that live certain types of life. And so people say, well, God did it. I tell you the truth. We ourselves, as human beings or spiritual beings having this human experience, have created all the hell that we acquire in life. And just as we create all the hell, we created the heaven that we are, or the bliss, or the euphoria, or the ecstasies that we experience in life. This is by choice. Not saying that we do not have, blessings because of our choices, and curses in a sense. Curses is only saying that we're having a way, an experience of life that put us in a loop because we're being hard-headed. We're staying back. We're repeating elementary or the, particular grade over and over and over. We smoking, we drinking, we lying, we cussing, we stealing, we doing immoral things. We deceiving in the loop. Our desires are for greed and, physical companionship and what is considered to be, in a gluttonous type of way. We're in the loop. And in that loop is the hell that we create. Sometimes people get on a track and they're in a loop, and it produces a certain type of satisfaction and contemplation and complicity. But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, I just want you to think about the concept that we, as spiritual beings on this realm, or within this university is called Earth, that we are on death row. That's my take on it. It's just a point of view. Remember, self-improvement is a way of life. Peace, love, and grace to all humanity. All comments are welcome. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Peace.